Kendra Coxedge to get the second half underway. And Tui will fly for New Zealand, but it's knocked off the hand of the New Zealand winger, and the ball's laid back for Chancellor. It's a mess, and it will be Australia's advantage from the knock-on, so Bati Basanga gets to play. Atasi Lafai has been impressive. The 28-year-old penalty New Zealand, though. Speaking of impressive.
Yeah, Makeli too, the number 8. Strong over their ball. Good turnover from her. She's really worked herself into this game. All important, there's 10 minutes. Coaches speak about it all the time. Australia, if they score, and they just take and snatch the momentum back. But New Zealand carrying on after that turnover with the momentum they had leading into the half. Important time for both teams. Nice tackle there from Amy Rill. And there's a turnover from the number 8. That's why she's in the squad for situations such as that.
She's gritty, she's athletic, Liana Mikielu-Tu'u, and she's helped put her team 15 metres out from the line. Nan Wu scored the try that got New Zealand going in that second half, in the first half rather. This is good defence though from Australia. They've got Luke O'Connor really wrapped up in there. Now New Zealand have started to creep forward again, and they have to use it if they can get it out there. And look at Coxie just barking orders at her forwards. Get in there, she says, to get them moving forward again. And now it stops once more, and New Zealand have to use this. It's going to be Australia ball.
Well, that was Atasi Lafai in jersey number 5 for the Wallaroos. Come in and just close that maul down. There she is there with a wrapping around her head. Fantastic work from the second row. This was just the back end of it. Once she knew he had some backup. Patu was there as well, the second player in. By that stage, good read from the stack by the Wallaroos.
It's just a swarm of Australian jerseys wrapped around Luke O'Connor.
Tell you what, this scrum has been a good battle. Both sides have been pretty solid. No one's really dominated there.
Bind. Set.
Bati Basanga has been solid at halfback for Australia, and here's Williams. Gets through the first, but doesn't get through Hirini and Duplessis. Hirini and Williams, boy, they've battled once or twice over the years. That's a good clearance away from Australia.
Oh, that's a solid exit there from the Wallaroos. That was fantastic. 12 up. In the boot was McKenzie with a nice kick. Good release of pressure.
Just double check on numbers. Numbers. Who's your receiver? It's 5.
Lineouts have been slow to get set and organised. Connor throws for Bremner, and New Zealand go quick off the top. Demant for Duplessis. Flula goes wide to Woodman, an early ball. Can't control it though. Can Woodman. Straight out of the hands, and opportunity lost.
OT ball off the top. They knew where they wanted to go. Give it to number 11 and just let her jam one-on-one. Just a little bit over-eager was Portia Woodman, and that was their trouble in the first half, these handling errors.
Yes, thank you.
Well, massive stat. Look at that. Turnovers conceded. The Black Ferns, 11, absolutely smashing the Wallaroos in that department. Where the Wallaroos have been really stable as this situation, set piece scrum time, has been a massive platform for them to launch off. They are very flat in their attack out wide too. Shani Williams predominantly has been the hit up.
Set.
Bati Basanga. Salita it is who carries that first receiver. Hamilton, boy, she's run hard. Grace Hamilton, the number 8. It's nice and quick for Bati Basanga to work with this time. He's Georgie Fredericks. Can't get through McMenamin. Flula trying to get over that for New Zealand. Can't do so. Well protected by the Wallaroos. Here's the impressive Lafai. Bati Basanga happy to work down the blind side. Not a lot of room there for Puliai Rasimala. And it's a real mess at the back this time for Bati Basanga.
Ball still in.
Lafai again, little flick ball out the back for Hamilton. Just struggling to get over the gain line at the moment, Australia, as New Zealand rip in like that through Pip Love. Driving in over the top for New Zealand. Oh, just pinched away, well done from Hamilton.
Don't play the 9.
Bati Basanga, Dement races up and stops Mackenzie. The two number 10s come together, and now Bati Basanga looks to turn New Zealand around, but Holmes is back there for the Kiwis. She's pretty safe at the back, Renee Holmes. Here's Tui trying to get away from Williams. Holmes in support, and now a bit of space for Renee Holmes. Up the middle, good charge from the New Zealand fullback. Coxedge and Nanwu. McMenamin just about holds on. Tui. Bremner, little juggle as well. Spun to ground by the Australian defence. Demand spies a gap. Demand takes it upon herself. She's got Hirini in support. Plenty of speed. Sarah Hirini. Hirini looks for Coxedge. Coxedge goes into the content of Tarita. Just braced herself to the little halfback. And Rule will go in and play support. Australia slow to get back. Advantage for New Zealand. Nanwu has Woodman. Woodman taking it upon herself. Woodman goes over the line. Portia Woodman scores a second, and New Zealand level up early in the second half.
But take that back to the skipper, Ruahei. Demand seizing the situation. She's the one that made the break. Hirini was in support. Nanwu just needs to get it to your superstar. Portia Woodman unstoppable in these situations.
Well, it is hard earned for sure for New Zealand. We're going to see a massive changing in a guard as well, Kirsty Stanway. I think it's all action in front of you.
As Renee Holmes lines this up, the Black Ferns have made a number of changes and some big ones as well.
Renee Holmes to put New Zealand, who was 17-0 down after half an hour, in front for the first time. Curling round, bending round, oh, just short. So we're all square at Eden Park. 17 plays 17, Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah.
Sorry team, there are a number of changes for both teams going to the bench early. Georgia Ponsonby, Afina Tangent Waino, who are both coming on to the front row for Pip Love and Luca Connor. Maya Kawana Kaulani Roos comes on at lock for Jonah Nanwu. And for Australia, Ashley Masters and Emily Robinson both on.
Well, it has been a high-octane game, that's for sure. So the benches were always going to be important for these two teams. New Zealand have a very strong one, that's for sure. Australia need their hands on the ball. They need to get in good areas.
Grace Hamilton's off for Aussie as well. Bloodbin replaced by Grace Kemp.
Ball's brought down by Sarah Hirini. We are in for a pulsating half an hour. Here is Georgia Ponsonby, excuse me, on in 16 for New Zealand. Hirini. Michaeli Tu'u.
Not on the ball.
Always willing to struggle that extra inch for her team. Demand, oh, it was read beautifully by Chancellor, and it was a genuine attempt for sure. They'll play Australia's knock on, but boy, Chancellor almost picked the pocket.
Oh, if she'd only just turned her head around, she went straight for the player rather than looking at the ball. This one here. Oh, man, fingertips away from stealing that pill.
Sarah, when you're on the fringes of the breakdown, going for the 9, just make sure you start on the side. I need to get that side.
New Zealand have looked good with ball in hand. What they're going to do is looks like it's going to put Tui behind the scrum to the left-hand side. There she is here making the call. To the left of Stacey Flula and Portia Woodman this near side. All her Sevens teammates.
Bind.
Do they go the right to Renee Holmes as the first receiver on the right-hand side?
Set.
As a fullback, it's very hard to defend here. Australia got both of their wingers up, so there's a lot of space left and right. Got Pauline Piliai, Rasa Mbale, she has a lot of greenery to cover. For me, I'll go to the right-hand side. We know Renee Holmes has got a good boot, kick it downtown, turn Australia around, and get a good kick chase.
Crouch.
Here is Renee Holmes, the New Zealand fullback.
Bind. Stay up. Set.
Slow ball for New Zealand and a good scrum, a great scrum for Australia.
Easy.
All the backs come flying in, pats on heads. It's tough stuff from the Wallaroos.
Well, it's the first time one scrum has gotten parity and has a big moment for the Wallaroos right in front. I wouldn't mind them going for a shot here.
Indicated. Shani.
Slow the play down, take out the momentum.
No,
oh, coach knows that's a goodie. We needed that.
I think they have called for the shot here too. There's some discussion about the line out, but I think the decision was made to go for points.
Oh, in these situations, in these games, we talk about moments. Players talk about it, coaches talk about it. That's a massive moment for this Wallaroos and this match. New Zealand just switched off for half a second. New front, couple of players in the front row, probably their first scrum.
They can, as long as they're 10 metres.
Remember, Australia still with their starting front row, so they're well into the game. Arabella McKenzie just to the left of the horns here. She is a woman built for these moments.
And she's cemented herself as Australia's premier fly half with an excellent boot on her as well, and she can put her team back in front here. Arabella McKenzie. I was going to say it's not the best strike she's ever had, and it's come off the post and it lands for Dement. New Zealand going to run it out from their own goal posts as Tui goes to ground on the 22. Mikaeli Tu'u. Tanjin Wainohu. Mikaeli Tu'u stayed to ground from that last carry, the number 8. New Zealand will play on. Here's the first touch for Maya Kawanakalani-Roos. Promising talent, Dement for Tui. Tui has Holmes, opts to go to contact, but it's a good offload for Dement. And that one round the corner for Amy Rule, looking for her support players. She finds it in the form of Roos, and New Zealand busts 40 metres upfield, and there's trouble here for Australia.
That's a clear, deliberate action.
Oh, man, we talk about moments. No. For the Wallaroos, it's going to be Ivania Wong who knocked that ball down.
On the attack, thank you.
Exactly what they didn't want.
You want time off?
Oh, it's a nice break. Look at that from the Black Ferns, not letting the position in the field dictate where they are going to. See that? Just come straight and knock that ball on. Oh, they're going for the jugular here. New Zealand going to go to the line out.
Time off. So it's going all the way back?
It is, mate, yes.
Is it worthy of a card?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's put it up on the screen.
Oh,
All the way back for something that's worthy of a
But Tempo,
card.
if I'm right, this is the better advantage.
Okay, let me know when you're at the screen,
we can.
and I'll stick it off for you, mate, okay? Let me know when you're there.
Foul play by Australia.
Oh, foul play by Australia, and he said it's worth the card.
Foul play by you, by Australia. Yeah, Tempo, go ahead.
Okay, here's the best angle. We're looking at Australia 7.
Also skipper as well, Shannon Perry. She's been singled out. She's the one in the headgear. Oh, shoulder to head. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, Tempo, so my initial thoughts there, we do have direct head contact. For me, Tempo, Dorian Cat. ankle is always upright. We need to double check if there's any mitigation. I'm on no mitigation at the moment, Tempo.
You spoke about Liana Makele too being very slow to get up, and that's the reason why.
Yeah, a bit more passive.
No mitigation is a bad sign for Shannon Perry.
Maybe it's just level of danger I'd like to check. I'm not seeing any clear mitigation.
No clear mitigation, but perhaps low force.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about no force. I think it got it pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that might save it.
That's the best
I
angle.
think it might save it from a red there.
Okay. Well, Tempo, I think if we're happy with those facts, so we go, we're on direct head contact. It's a low level of danger for me, but there is still that contact, so I'm going from red to yellow.
Agree, mate, with no mitigation. So yellow card, Australia number 7.
Okay, number 7. You saw that on the screen? So we do have direct head contact by you, okay? For us, there's no mitigation, but it's a low level of danger, so it's from red to yellow card. We will take this penalty there because there's a further advantage there, but you need to sit for 10, please.
Shannon Perry takes her medicine, and Australia are going to be down to 13 players. Avoids the red card, but a yellow for the Aussie captain, and she joins Ivania Wong in the bin. A critical moment in this match.
And the quick tap.
Away goes New Zealand, they're looking to stretch already. Duplessis. Australia are going to have to dig very, very deep. Flula. Cox edge for Panjan Wainohu. Roos, who has made instant impact off the bench. Australia come through on knock on. New Zealand. Just too eager that time.
Your player was keeping her in.
Oh, Grace Kemp and Atasi Lafai doing some fantastic work there.
Gold 1 and 4, did you say? Okay, we're just going to start. No, for me, your player kept her in with her knee, so we cannot milk a penalty like that. She lost control.
Even if they're holding, like holding us in, so we're trying to get them out to get our knee over.
For me, your player was kneeing her down. Black 8. Black 8 needs to go for an HIA. Black 8.
That's Liana Michieli too. She was the one who had the collision with Perry, so she's going to have to leave the field.
3 is sub.
It's all go in this match, as you would expect. Liana Michieli too. The safest decision is to check her out for sure.
Yeah, on comes Kendra Reynolds. She's made her way onto the field. Santo Tomata is on as well. She was getting a few words of advice from Mike Cron here on the sideline before she went on. Grace Hamilton has been cleared up. Her nose has been patched up, and she's heading back on for Grace Kemp. Emily Robinson and Michaela Leonard from Australia both on too.
Told you it was all go.
It is.
I'll tell you what, Liz Patu has been huge for the Wallaroos, and also Lafai, who's come off the field. Absolutely massive. Now they need to back it up, the reserves. Got to be staunch here.
Bind! Set! Steady!
And remember, it's Australia down to 13 at the moment.
There's 2 issues
Two players in the
early on
sin
this
bin.
side and you're
Yeah,
dropping
one of
on
those
this
members
side.
is their skipper, who was a forward, so it's going to be 8 on 7 up front. So pressure on the scrum feet.
Yeah, but she also
New Zealand just have to keep their discipline here. Hold on the hit, and once the ball goes, and then power up.
Crouch! Bind!
Hold it, Uppy, hold it, hold it, Uppy,
Set!
hold it, Uppy, hold it, Uppy.
Listen to Sarah Hinney. Hold it up, she's saying. That's Alfina Tangen Wainohu as New Zealand put a shove. Great work from Australia to get that ball in and out. Only down as far as Renee Holmes, though. Dement and Tui into the action. Tui chopping in off the left. Tui still going, dragged down 6 metres short. Cox edge. And Roos for New Zealand ploughs herself headlong into the Australian defence. Cox edge goes the blind. McMenamin, quick hands. Tui again can't quite get there. The defence is desperate from the Wallaroos. Cox edge. Again, just short New Zealand. They go once more, tangent wide, Nohu. New Zealand crash over and they go in front through Awhina tangent wide, Nohu in just her third test.
Well, the counter-attack from New Zealand was fantastic. Renee Holmes goes to the middle of the field and they bounce back blind where Ruby Tui received the ball. She was involved a couple of times, but look at the strength of the number 14, the composure to set the ball up. It was a quick, clean bridge, and there it is, ball down. What a way to make an impact off the bench. Awhina tangent Wainohu. New Zealand finally take the lead.
Ruby Tui's been huge tonight, hasn't she? She made the decision to commit to 15s this year rather than going to the pinnacle events for 7s, and it has paid off in spades.
Renee Holmes to try and extend New Zealand's advantage. It has been a hard-fought one for sure, Australia. Boy, and a tough few moments coming up. But they are still right in. This is Holmes. Does add two more. A little chance for a smile to Renee Holmes. Converts the try and New Zealand lead 24-17.
Yeah, well, the discipline for New Zealand now will still be able to stay in their process, even though they're two players in advantage. The Wallaroos just need to slow things down. Try and milk out every single second.
Hedemy lays it back for Coxedge. Out the back for Demant. New Zealand try and work a play. Here's Santo Taumata, the bolter in the squad at 19, playing in a Rugby World Cup. Demant for Flula. Oh, Flula, cleverly done, steps through, gives the ball early for Tui. Tui's got one to beat, steps inside, loses control, and it's scooped up again as Australia scramble and hustle and fight to stay in this match.
Oh, they're rolling now. They're feeling it, aren't they? Not worrying about using the kick to exit. Stacey Flula, look at that skill. Ball in two hands, freezes off to the fender. Beautiful timing of the pass. Ruby Tui, good angle of it. In and back out and just loses the handle. That is great defense, tracking back though from the Wallaroos, and they needed an absolutely desperation coming in here. But Ruby Tui has been on fire.
That is a team of 13 players stretched to their limits. And yeah, you got me, she says to M. Chancellor.
That's that never die attitude from the Australians, getting back. That's a back row, remember, coming and making that tackle. Scrum time, it was brilliant. They just got it in and out. That's all they need to do.
No, let's be fair. There's plenty of time in this game.
It's been played at a high tempo, so I'm not surprised. A bit of cramping going on. I thought it would come a lot earlier.
That's the trick you used to pull.
Well, hasn't that evened up? New Zealand in the first half out to about 68 tackles compared to Wallaroos 17 missed tackles. Well, that's obviously a concern when you're up by two players. Well, of course, that's going to be a stat that's going to happen. Come off late, but the territory, Australia's still dominating in terms of that.
Kendra Reynolds in jersey 20 on for New Zealand. Australia have got some fresh legs out there, including the halfback Lane Morgan on in 21. She's got a really bright future.
No stability from you.
But they didn't get a chance to put the ball in, so it'll be a free kick for New Zealand. And they're going to take another scrum here.
With the knee on the ground there, no stability.
Sorry, can you please have another scrum?
Sure.
Thank you.
Scrum called.
Let's go.
Well, they have in previous tests used the winger in these areas in the scrum on attack, just with a little late switch, whether it be Ruby Tui or Portia Woodman's a lot of the time.
You good?
Stood on. Yeah, stood on.
You
Ruby
stood on
Tui
your
just hanging
flanker?
in and around
Okay,
the
no
first
problem.
receiver, who's skipper, as an option.
Yeah. Yeah. How
There's still 20 minutes to go in this match. Still probably a couple for Parry and Wong in the sin bin, 11 and 7.
6. Hit me!
Australia held really firm there, but McMenamin charges away off the bat for New Zealand. Roos. Coxedge happy to work this blind side, a good blind to work with for McMenamin again. Morgan it is who makes the tackle on her. Harassed at the back, or Bremner just comes in at the right time. Good heads up from the New Zealand lock. Australia defending with all their might once more, and they stop Maya Roos again. Coxedge, Demand, Duplessis and Flula. Flula looking for a runners, doesn't need them. Flula, is Flula going to go herself? Flings it for Woodman in the corner. And Wanda Woodman has a hat-trick.
But that's all Stacey Flula. Hasn't she come into some form? The number 13 outside centre for the Black Ferns. Look at her go to work here. Everything's lateral till she gets it. Defence goes through 2 defenders, makes a miss, goes through another 2 defenders and gives that pass. No defence for the perfect pass. And you watch this. This is absolutely on a plate from Stacey Flula. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is some skill from the number 13.
She's a class act. Stacey Flula, the 22nd test, a Rugby World Cup winner in 2017. And she set it up on a plate for her great mate, Portia Woodman, to score her 3rd. It has been a tough 10 minutes for Australia. Holmes from wide. Oh, it's straight as an arrow, Renee Holmes. And now New Zealand have got this Eden Park crowd on their feet at 31 points to 17.
That's it for Renee Holmes. She's bowed after leaving the field. On comes number 23, Longo Ipolotu Lemapu, Atai Sylvia Brunt, and for Australia, Trelene Pomari and Laurie Kramer, both on the field.
Tangian Wynal, who slips the ball for that new player, the 18-year-old Sylvia Brunt. Oh, Woodman up the middle this time. And there's Brunt again. Coxedge all wrapped around the back, and again they go. Front foot ball for New Zealand. Demand. Oh, Flula's got some space here. Just didn't quite time the kick right. And McKenzie did well to bring it back, and now Kramer. Mary Kramer for Australia.
Stay goal.
Australia just try and clear this way and take a little bit of a breather and give themselves some time to get back to 15. And Kirsty, it looks like the sin bins are on their way back.
Yeah, both of them making their way back onto the field. Much needed relief for Australia after a 10-minute period where 2 tries were scored.
Yeah, the damage done, wasn't it, while these women were off the park. New Zealand left. We'll just put it in perspective. The Wallaroos led 17-0. The Black Ferns have gone 31 points unanswered and on attack again.
Such a tough one, is it? Because if the Parry incident spotted first, the Wong one doesn't happen.
That's back by Black.
But there is Parry, and you bet your bottom dollar this veteran Australian captain is going to give absolutely everything for this 20 minutes.
Lost it now.
Morgan will clear for McKenzie. Nice bit of handling, or good stuff from Kramer to Wong, straight back into the action. Hoisted high, but that's going to handball back to New Zealand, is it? As it goes out on the full.
Oh, and they had numbers too, Australia, and that's where they were so effective in the first half. They'll punch up the middle and then go wide real quick. They had their back line set, and unfortunately,
Yeah, they need to come in. I agree with you.
Arabella McKenzie just didn't come off as well as she had wanted. Just trying to relieve some pressure. I'm sure, but it's just handed the ball, as you spoke about, Ricky, back to New Zealand.
Georgia Ponsonby with the throw for New Zealand. It's over the top, though. There's still plenty of time in this match for Australia. And this is a young woman who will get them going forward. Kim, ripped by McMenamin. Brunt for Duplessis. Clatters into the line. And the offload for Brunt. How's the footwork from the teenager? McMenamin, who started it with the steal. Cox edge. Tui stabbing a little kick through for Woodman to chase. Is it going to be slightly too heavy? It is.
I'd like to see her running meters. Ruby Tui, she has been a machine tonight all over the park. Even though she's got number 14 on her back, she hasn't stayed on a wing hardly ever. She's been on the right side, left side, middle side, every side.
Great news for the Black Ferns. Liana Makeli-Tu'u has passed her HIA. She's standing by.
That's not out, and speak of the devil, here's Ruby Tui with the red streak. Striding forward again. Bremner.
Release!
Cox edge, Reynolds. Brunt, heavy contact. New Zealand finally getting to play with the tempo they'd look for. Here's Flula ranging out on the wing this time. Tangen Wainohu. Try scorer. Not a lot of room for Flula to move. It still makes meters for New Zealand.
No, you're offside.
Ball's
Thank
laid
you.
back for Georgia Ponsonby. That's 4 World Cups worth of experience and 60.
Kendra, she is offside.
63.
You're a better player to be able to pass around her. I get you.
63
She's slowing it down. Tackle roll, east to west. I agree with you. Do you want time? Time?
She's been struggling for a little bit. I think that's why she's been patrolling that right-hand side, Stacey Flula. I think got to err on the side of caution. She's one of your big guns, so
Yes, go ahead.
take her off, that's for sure. Look after the number 13, has been fantastic.
She started running off and then she decided she'd walk. Stacey Flula, what a night for her. Hazel Tubic comes on in jersey number 22 and Liana Makeli-Tu'u. She's on. Charmaine McMenamin comes off for the Black Ferns.
What a story is Hazel Tubic. Nearly gave up the game. She's been to World Cup. Decided, you know what, I'm going to have one more nudge. I've got to be at home. There's the smiling assassin. The crowd loves him.
They've had a heck of a day. Still 15 minutes to play, but New Zealand fans, we heard the hush, and that is something you can hear in New Zealand. As Australia just put them to the sword early on. Now, it's New Zealand who have control of the match at the moment.
You can have the line.
Chelsea Bredner in the middle of the line out. They work a move for Kendra Reynolds. Well read by Australia's defence. Flat and through the hands of Taumata. Australia going to get this back. And you can see the mindset, the grit and determination from Grace Kemp. And now Emily Robinson. Morgan is going to have to clear out of here as Mackenzie.
Easy, easy.
As it's cleared away to touch, and that's only gone about 20-odd metres out from the Australian line.
Yeah, will it be ruining the discipline or ill discipline, in fact, the coach for the Wallaroos?
These these two ladies have so much respect for one another. Kendra Coxedge getting a standing ovation. The boys are waving here at Eden Park. Arahiana Marino Tohinu is on.
Michele Tu'u, there's Marino Tohinu straight away, has a little darting run, does the halfback. Australia are just still muscling up in defence though, putting on shots. Ruth will pick and go with the support of Ponsonby. Trying to drive forward, Tanjin Wainohu almost ripped away by Australia. Instead, New Zealand come away to the right, and Tui for the corner. She's queen provider, and now she's the scorer. Ruby Tui in the corner for New Zealand.
Well, she's just one of those players that you have got to put in your side. She sacrifices everything for the team. She gives her all to the team. I've seen that with her work rate, and finally, not that she asks for it, but get some rewards for all of that hard work that she's given.
Hazel Chubik will take over the goal kicking, as Carlton Anna said. Played in the 2017 World Cup squad, but a bit part player, I guess. Battled her way back to being at this point to play a World Cup at home, the 31-year-old. Chubik is going to come short and away. New Zealand 36, Australia 17 now with 10 minutes to play.
Think about what she had to give up to try and even get herself in position to be in the squad. She's a superstar in the sevens, gave up a World Cup, gave up all that this year to try and just play at home in the 15th, and has paid off.
Have Australia got anything left? Can they find something more? Well, that will help. Except it's landed on New Zealand's side. It was a good contest in the air, but here's a mistake from New Zealand, and perhaps this is the chance for Australia to get moving again. Still 10 minutes to play. Mackenzie for Wong, trying to get on the outside of Tui, can't do so, and is shoveled into touch.
She's just gone across the field.
And that's the little things that she does. She's just scored a try. Some people switch off mentally. Ruby Tui, no. Still got to do my thing. There's a knock-on first, so you've got to come back here for Australia. Zero advantage for them. So they get another chance. Look at that, what a start for the Wallaroos in that first half. Try conversion, and then come from the Black Ferns as you always knew it was going to come.
Don't follow her.
3
Stay to the left, please.
tries in a row.
Thank you.
It's just those yellow cards.
They missed that penalty from in front, didn't they, off the posts? And then it almost went bang, bang down the other end. The 2 yellow cards, a horror, basically 2 minutes for the Wallaroos, has turned this match against them.
Crouch. Fine.
And they've got it all to do with 10 minutes to play. But they're in position to attack from here through Morgan as she feeds the scrum, and away goes Lane Morgan. Tarita, that's who they want to get into the action, but that's solid defence from the New Zealand captain, Demand. Still charging hard.
Don't.
Morgan will dig this out for Robinson. Fredericks. Here's Tormare. Good ball under pressure from Morgan. And the offload is good as well for Tarita. Stolen by New Zealand though. Tubik stabs a little kick ahead. Duplessis can't catch up with it.
Play on.
Australia go and go quickly. Morgan. Through the hands it goes, it's gone backwards, but it falls for Roos in New Zealand. Tubik playing in at first 5. Brenda ranging. Michaeli Tu'u wrestles with Grace Hamilton, who has not stopped. Penalty for the Black Ferns.
Now this is the challenge for the Black Ferns, to still keeping their structure. Yeah, they want to move the ball. Still got to keep to what your game plan is and execute that. Only 7 minutes left. You can't start chucking the ball around just because you know the result is probably out of the reach of the Wallaroos. Slow start to the game. You don't want a messy finish to it, I'm sure.
It's a good touch finder from New Zealand. It takes them 10 metres inside Australia's half.
Line in the middle. All the way back.
Ponsonby to throw. Bruce is the target, and there's Demant. Reynolds, who is always a ball of energy.
Much better, thank you.
Demant, nicely done under pressure as Tui goes through the Australian defence, takes on the line, and Ruby Tui's solo effort is pumped.
What about that pass to set Ruby Tui through the hole? Oh my goodness gracious me. Look at this, under pressure, bomb on the inside by the skipper. Ruby Tui just slices him. You know what, still got some work to do. I'm going to go through untouched. Exclamation marks on a fantastic performance from the right-hand winger.
The confidence to take it upon herself, Ruby Tui. She's personality plus, but she's got the substance to back up everything she does. Ruby Tui sets Eden Park alight.
There's been a lot of chat during the week about the competition between the wingers in this team. Ruby Tui is saying, you've got to pick me.
Absolutely. Still Aisha Itienga in the squad, unavailable for injury. I'm glad not the one making that decision. Yes, Chubik doesn't strike that as well as she'd have liked. And New Zealand 41 now, play 17.
Look at those stats. Here the 2 tries are just the plums, but it's the tackles, and they've been important tackles. In fact, a lot of the times, half of those were on their own line. And the meters gained 50. Massive.
Oh, brilliant in the air. She's been brilliant all day, Bien Tarita. Australia just looked to fire a few more shots at New Zealand. They haven't scored since the 29th minute. And they've turned it over here. Just untidy and conceding the penalty as well.
Yeah, well, it's messy, isn't it, from the Wallaroos? They just can't get anything going their way, and they're having to infringe to try and even slow the Black Ferns play down. Taking their big ball runners out of the game, the Black Ferns. Grace Hamilton, we haven't seen her be effective in the second half, hasn't had the opportunity. Liz Patu, when she went, well, there was a lot of their grunt gone as well.
Ruahei Demant has really stepped up too, hasn't she, in this half?
I'll tell you what I've liked about Ruahei Demant, sometimes the captain's armband weighs heavy, but I think it's enhanced her play. She's really taken that leadership role, and she is flying at the minute.
2 balls. Move, hooker. Move.
I've never seen her so vocal. Outwardly, Ruahei can see it. Just here, she's talking to her play, she's marshalling. She's all over it.
Roos. There is Demant and Reynolds. Oh, Duplessis can't bring that ball in. It was tough to take. And Parry scoops it up for Australia.
See ya.
They will want something else out of this, Australia. They were so good for that opening half an hour. At the moment, will probably rue what might have been as they stab a little kick through, and this could be dangerous because it's broken play for the likes of Tui, Woodman, and others. Chubik. Oh, the passes are sticking, the offloads just about there as well.
But again, that's the discipline you have to keep sometimes. You've got to keep your composure, hold that ball and reset for the next phase. That'll be the work on going into the one. Obviously the start as well. Be something they'll really highlight and look at.
Emily Chancellor down. She could be a real key for Australia going forward in the rest of this pool.
Well, the thing is for the Wallaroos, only game one. It's not as if their championship total hopes are over. Still get second in this pool, that's for sure. And that's what they'll be looking at. The points differential is going to be huge in all of these pools, so there's still a lot to play for.
And showed massive improvement from perhaps when we first saw them here. This is the 4th time they've played New Zealand and showing some really promising signs. It's just fell away over the last wee while.
Well, like you highlighted before, 5 minutes has cost them.
Would you like
That's all it's been. That's been a difference in this game. They had an opportunity to take the lead 17-all, 60 minutes in. They couldn't get that. They got 2 yellow cards, and that's been the story of the game. So they've been highly competitive, regardless of what the score says. Don't care about that.
Let's go, Black.
A lot of positive signs for this Wallaroos side.
Here we go. Will you give them numbers, please? 5. Thank you. 5 gold. I got over 5. No, come on in. Come on in, 18. Come on in.
Bremner rock solid in the middle of that line out all match. Roos can't get through
done.
Leonard.
Easy. Advantage, tackler.
Penalty advantage New Zealand's way again as Brunt just clatters into the defensive line once more. Tubic, nice bit of skill and I was about to say good hands. Kendra Reynolds thought she had it. Couldn't quite keep it under control.
Your steal was perfect.
Oh, Kendra Reynolds, you've got to love her. She's just the hundies the whole time, isn't she, with everything she does.
I can't hear you. Yeah. Tackler needs to roll quicker, please.
Tap and go from Marino Tauhinu for his skipper. Here's Duplessis, hit hard. Great defence from Trelene Pormari in Australia, putting a shot on late in this match. Australia still wanting to play from deep inside their own territory. Morgan. Wide and wide again for Tarita. Great offload too, able to stand in the tackle for Chancellor. Morgan. Through for Robinson, Kramer. Pormari who earned the ball back with that big hit. And here's a slicing run from Trelene Pormari. She's got no support whatsoever. So just takes that ball into contact. Hope the cavalry arrive, and it does. In gold shirts, New Zealand trying to blow in over the top of this. But Hamilton's just kept it in Australia's hands. Great bust from Pormari. They reset and go again through Eva Kapani.
No hands, 18. Sorry, I spoke too soon.
Oh, spoke too soon. So Chelsea Bremner goes straight up the middle instead. Such a high work rate right till the end from Bremner. And Australia come back through, conceding the penalty in the process. One way then the other right at the death of this match.
Well, they tap and win just moments early. I think you just go to the corner. Or do they just take the win and say good night? Yes, they do.
The occasion threatened to overwhelm the Black Ferns in New Zealand. As Australia threw everything at them at the early stages, but they held firm and fought back. And it is New Zealand who win it, 41-17 at Eden Park.